That's Jim O'Rear's Wacky World.
Welcome to Cassadaga, Florida, the psychic capital of the world, where the line between this world and the next is about as thin as the patience of a Disney tourist stuck in a 3-hour line for Space Mountain. Just 35 miles north of Orlando, tucked inside the tiny town of Lake Helen, sits Cassadaga, a community that's home to about 100 people, which is about 90 more than I expected, honestly. It's a quiet, picturesque place filled with moss-covered oaks, creaky Victorian homes, and enough supernatural energy to power a Ouija board convention. Casadega was founded back in 1895 by a man named George P. Colby, a trance medium who said his spirit guide, Seneca, told him to head south and start a spiritualist community. Because, when an invisible voice tells you to move to Florida swampland and build a psychic town, you just do it. Forget Zillow. This man was guided by ghosts. So George trekked through the wilderness until his spirit GPS said, "You have arrived at your destination." He bought some land, started a camp, and voila, Casadega was born. Before long, it became a full-blown hub for psychics, healers, and mediums, who all believed this spot sits on a giant swirling vortex of supernatural energy. Apparently, the Earth's Wi-Fi signal to the afterlife is strongest right here. The town eventually grew into the Southern Cassadaga Spiritualist Camp Meeting Association, which sounds less like a town and more like a summer camp run by the cast of Ghostbusters. Visitors can still stroll the oak-lined streets today, past cozy cottages offering everything from tarot readings and aura photography to crystal healing and past life regression. Because who doesn't want to relive the time that you were a goat herder in 14th century Spain? Now, Casadega isn't just psychic, it's spooky. Locals say strange lights appear in the trees, voices whisper in the night, and shadows move where shadows shouldn't. Because it's like every horror movie ever, except everyone's really calm about it. You'll see people sipping herbal tea while saying things like, don't mind that apparition. He's Uncle Steve. He's been dead since 72. And then there's the Cassadaga Cemetery. Because what's a haunted town without a creepy graveyard? The headstones date back to the 1800s, many of them toppled and cracked like an ancient horror movie set. Somewhere among them lies George Colby himself, hopefully resting peacefully, though in Casadega you can't be too sure. But the cemetery's main attraction is the infamous Devil's Chair. It's this big stone bench that legend says belongs to the devil himself. Sit in it, and rumor has it you might summon him. Though in true Florida fashion, he might show up late because he was stuck behind someone going 10 under the speed limit in the left lane. They also say if you leave a can of beer on the chair overnight, it'll be empty in the morning, because either Satan likes a cold one, or there's just a very thirsty raccoon haunting the place. Over the decades, Cassadaga's reputation has been, let's say, complicated. Back in the day, the nearby church folk weren't exactly thrilled about a bunch of spiritualists moving in, talking to ghosts, and holding seances. Rumors flew that they were devil worshippers, witches, or maybe just people who refused to attend Sunday school. Some even claimed they performed dark rituals and tossed bodies in the lake. Though, honestly, that sounds more like the plot of an old Scooby-Doo episode than a real event. Still, Cassadaga survived. And today, it's a thriving spiritual community that draws tourists, skeptics, and true believers alike. Whether you're looking to connect with the spirit world, get your chakras balanced, or just enjoy some good old-fashioned weirdness, Cassadaga has it all. So, if you ever find yourself driving north from Orlando and suddenly feel your GPS whisper, "Turn left toward enlightenment," don't panic. It's just your spirit guide taking the wheel. And hey, if you visit Casadega and you don't experience anything paranormal, don't worry. The spirits are probably just ghosting you.
If you enjoyed this little supernatural road trip through the weird and wonderful town of Cassadaga, Florida, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Tell me if you've ever been to Casadega, or if you've got your own ghostly encounter to share. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.
Daddy's just sipping tea. You roast your grandma for stealing a sign. Then hug a ghost dog, it's rescue time. His news is odd, his facts are thin, but who needs truth when the jokes all win? You'll take a tricky mugshot with pride while dressed as a Mando on the dark side ride. Keyboard list on top his arm and your toy shelf. Good luck to the Mars.